Man, give me my money.
No,
man.
I said no.
No, I want my money. I
said no, Pop. Now get out of here.
Is this pump the real deal? Let's dive in and see. But enough of the nonsense, let's get into the charts. Today we're going to be talking about 3 scenarios on the charts, doing Elliott Wave education and then trade possibilities like usual. So, starting on the 4-hourly time frame on our main scenario. Now, on our main scenario, we are now finished this entire long correction. This entire long correction lasted over 150 days, and this was very, very boring for crypto, the crypto space. Every time we went up, we came back down, and it was not a fun area to be in. So, on an Elliott Wave analysis, we are in or finished this WXY. A WXY just means that every move, the W, the X, and the Y, is all a 3-wave structure. So if you can see here an A, B, C, then here an A, B, C, and this crash to the downside, a 3-wave move as well. So now, once we have finished this, we are now looking for 2 things to occur. Either an impulse, which looks something like this, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or we are looking for a diagonal, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where the high of wave 1 overlaps with the low of wave 4, and it uses converging or expanding trend lines. So, if we look at what we have now on the chart at the moment, we are looking at a contracting diagonal right now. A contracting diagonal is where every move, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all 3-wave structures. If you see here an ABC, ABC, and it is marked off on the chart here as well. So we are currently now almost finished this wave 5 move here, or the wave A of wave 5. So if we look here, this could be an ABC, or we could have an A, B, C, finishing that 3-wave move and then come down into this wave 2. But at the moment, I do see us finishing this wave 5 now and then coming to the downside. So if we go to the hourly time frame, we can see that this move up has been counted as an A, a B, and then a C to the upside. In the C, we have a 5-wave structure, which is almost around finishing now. We've taken the high of 3, but we can go into more detail on the 15-minute. So after this move to the upside, we are still looking for this correction in wave 2 over here, before that blast off to the new all-time highs. The target for the wave 2 is this box sitting at 60,374 to 52,665. This move in the wave 2 could be a few things, but commonly an A, a B, and a C. We'll get there once price starts giving us the wave A and then the B to start seeing what ABC structure it is. Then on the 15-minute time frame, we can see here, if we count this 5-wave structure to the upside, we should at some point be finished soon. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A very nice move up, but with some issues here in the middle. So this is possibly some form of diagonal towards the end, as we had some very weird things with volume, big spikes up and then big spikes down. So, but we are still looking at some point to finish this correction here. We've now taken the high and we are now waiting for a range before the crash to the downside. Then after that move to the downside, we should see that massive move up like we spoke about. So then on our second scenario, we are looking at a unfinished WXY. So remember, I said a WXY is where each wave has a 3-wave structure. So an ABC, and then A, B, C, and an A, B, C towards the downside. The 1-to-1 ratio at the B wave has indeed almost been touched at $69,012. This is quite a move for this here. This would be a WXY, so that means the wave W would equal the wave Y. A very good structure in Elliott Wave to be forming here. After this, we should get massive impulsive structures to the downside, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that wave C. The target for the wave C at the moment is, actually this can change slightly now, is around 47,563. This entire ABC move would indeed be a flat structure. So if we go to our Elliott Wave education channel on my Discord, a flat structure is where we have this here. An A wave up, a B wave that comes into 90 to 105% of the A wave, and then a C wave up that comes into the 1 to 1.05 of the A wave. So if we look here, we can see measured out, this has indeed come in between the 0.9 here. Let me just put it on the chart for you. The 0.9 to the 1 to 1 is sitting perfectly in that area, followed by this move down would indeed be hitting the 1 to 1 to 1.05. Then on our third scenario on the chart, we have our most bullish scenario here. Also a finished either A, B, C or a WXY, doesn't matter too much. But now we are looking at impulsive structures to the upside. So what happens in impulsive structures to the upside is we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inside this wave 3, we have another 5-wave structure. Inside that wave 3, another 5-wave structure. So we can count multiple 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2s here on the chart. So if we look on the chart here, we have the blue wave, 1 up, 2 down, 3, 4, and wave 5 here. Inside this blue wave 3, we have another orange, 1, 2, 3 unfinished, 4, 5. And inside this wave, this orange wave 3, another one here. The issue with this one on the chart and why it's our least likely probability is that if we go to the hourly time frame, on the hourly time frame we've seen a 1, 2, 3, possibly now 4, possibly still coming or indeed in here. And now we are still looking for that move up all the way to 73,000. This would mean that the wave 5 being the largest wave of the entire impulse, which is very rare. It's normally that the wave 3 is our largest move up and the wave 5 not, and just a little bit shorter than wave 3. So on the chart, it is very rare here for price to do that, to have that wave 5 all the way to the top side. So this is why this scenario is less likely, and that wave 2 is supposed to retrace to a minimum of 0.382. If we look at our chart now, price only retraced to the 236. This is not a target area for a wave 2 and more a target area for a wave B. So be very, very careful here. This might indeed be an A, B, and a C up. Be very, very careful if you think this is the main scenario. Then for Elliott Wave channel side, we have this on the Elliott Wave channel at the moment. I've spoken about this quite a bit over the last few days. We are still now looking for that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 possibility up from here. In this scenario, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that 5th wave, in that yellow 5th wave here. We were looking for something to touch the bottom side, but possibly the middle line has acted as support enough, as we can see here, finding perfect support on the middle line at this point here. So that indeed could be targeting that 3rd wave up, touching this here at $85,000 if we do indeed go something along the lines of that over the next few weeks. After that, we should get a 3-wave structure down as seen in 4, and then a 5-wave structure up, finishing that bull market move towards that $110,000 to $130,000 level. Then on a fair value gap side, on the 4 hourly time frame, we can see here that price is at the moment in this fair value gap here, possibly looking for an area of resistance, and then after this we should indeed start to want to fill up these fair value gaps towards the lower side. You can see we have more and more forming every single day. So another one over here, a fair value gap over here on the chart, and then a fair value gap, a small one over here too. But price does indeed look to fill up these fair value gaps over time, and these are the ones towards the bottom side. So it does correlate with a move down at some point from here. So that is what I expect to happen in the near future. Now, for trade possibilities starting on the 4 hourly time frame. On the 4 hourly time frame, I would long from this target box in the wave 2. After this ABC correction down, longing from this area would target that massive third wave in that bull market move towards the upside. So investing in some sort of a triangle here, where smaller positions at the top, larger positions as we go towards the downside, is a very good move here, targeting that third wave rally. Then on the hourly time frame, I would short from where we are right now. A short from this area would indeed be a very good move, as this line we actually have shorted from already on our Discord. We are short from $68,073 here, targeting that ABC structure towards the downside for that wave 2. On the 15-minute time frame, it is the same trade as the 1 hourly time frame. Shorting from where we are now, hoping for a finished correction, is where I would see a good move to short from. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Do join the Discord in the description, where we have Elliott Wave education, Bitcoin analysis every single day. As you can see here, we've done 2 today, and an area where you can chat and put your own analysis in. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel. But it's been MaxTradesCrypto. Cheers, guys.